Hi. It's been a hot second. Hello. Welcome to second semester of sophomore year. It is the end of week 3, and I haven't had a full week of classes yet for a number of reasons. You can ask my friends. It's been a little chaotic over here. Today's the first day we've had a full day of class all week. Wednesday and Thursday we didn't have school because Chicago was apparently trapped in a polar vortex, which all of that really meant was it was cold. It was cold, so we didn't have school. And to those of you who are asking, well then why'd you move there? I loved it, it was great. Having your snot freeze in your nose is a weird sensation, but I don't want to say it's not unwanted, because that's not true. I don't want it, but it's not the most uncomfortable I've ever been. But yeah, I can't really tell you how classes are going because we don't know. I still have one class I have not been to because it's once a week. It's on Thursday, and I was gone the first Thursday. It hasn't happened the past 2 Thursdays. So, what else has happened? Okay, so the first weekend of the semester, I went to Washington, D.C. to be a part of the March for Life, which was a very awesome trip. Totally meant to film it, and then didn't. Shocking. That was a truly amazing experience. It was humbling, but also empowering to march with all of these other people who believe that life is sacred and should be fought for, and it was very cool, because it wasn't just like a Lutheran thing. Like, you go to like Lutheran things and you're like, oh yeah, we all believe the same thing. It was like, no, it was all denominations and all people, all God's people fighting, but not fighting. We weren't protesting, we were confessing. It was very cool. And I'm not doing any of my actual thoughts justice because a lot has happened since then. The second weekend, I had to go home to go to a funeral for my grandmother, but it was actually, I don't want to say cool. I'm going to say cool, but I hope you understand it's not like, oh cool, she's dead. It's not that. It was this celebration of joy. My grandmother was a very joyful person. She chose joy when she could have been a pain in the butt and miserable, and she didn't. And like, there was not a dry eye in the house, but there was also, we weren't crying because we were sad. We were crying because we were laughing our heads off because she lived 92 years of entertainment. And that was a very long day, but at the end of that day, we watched a video of her 80th birthday party, which was fantastic. But one of my favorite stories about my grandmother would be one time, all the grandkids had harmonicas, and we had harmonicas for 5 whole minutes, and then we didn't have harmonicas when we got to where we were going because all of the parents took them. But it was a very cool thing for my personal growth. It was a very different feel than I felt in a while. And then I came back and I was like, I'm ready to have like a normal week. It's fine. And then the weather said, sucks to be you. So it's been cold, like I said. We don't go outside unless we have to, but it's just kind of been disruptive because we're all really anxious to have a routine and to get settled, and we can't because it keeps snowing. And I don't love that. I don't love not having a routine. I love that it's snowing. I love that, like, I have to close my curtains because it's so bright outside from the snow, and it is a wonderful, beautiful. I love it here. I love it here a lot. I was talking with my friend recently, and one of the things we were talking about, well, something I said that like just really resonated with me is that this school is my monastery. I come here to study and to learn and to prepare, knowing that one day I have to leave this monastery and enter the battlefield. And I had a number of things sort of reaffirm, you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to be doing this, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna be hard, but God's got it, man. I know that's really cheesy, but he does. He's promised to keep on calling us his even when we screw up. So I wanted to do this little update. Hopefully I'll have more in-depth stuff soon. I don't know. Maybe get some like organ videos out, because I'm still trying to learn to play that. But for the first time in a while I'm happy. And it's weird because I'm usually not happy when it's this stressful. And it's just very encouraging to be able to wake up in the morning and be like, I'm ready for this. Because God is strengthening me, and it's a wonderful feeling. So, yeah, that's my little 5-6 minute update about what the heck's going on. But yeah, it's good. It's hard, but it's good. That makes sense. Also, this movie comes out at the end of this month, and we are all very excited. Because college is basically, you're either 5 or you're 85, but you're 20. Those of you who know, you know, and that's cool. But yeah, so that's what's up here. Sorry it's not very interesting, but I have a lot of creative energy and very much joyful energy right now. And I don't know what to do with it, so I thought I would share it with all of you. So thanks. And wow, it's a fun time. Bye.